Hey everyone, you're watching Preppy Kitchen, where I, John Cannell, teach you how to make delicious home-cooked dishes for your family and friends. Today we're making egg salad. It didn't fall. All right, this is so good, really fun, quick, and you will love it. Let's get started. We're meeting up with some of our family later today for a picnic, and my contribution is going to be the egg salad and a couple other things. As you can imagine, I get tapped pretty hard for the food stuff. Anyways, first off, we're going to hard boil 8 eggs, and this might be a bit controversial, but I'm sneaking in a couple of potatoes. Does it make it a potato salad, even if there's just a little bit of potato in there? Let me know. I'm very curious what you think. I maintain this is an egg salad. So there, if you don't like it, skip the potatoes. I've actually already hard-boiled my eggs and a couple potatoes, setting them aside for a few minutes. I'll deal with peeling them in a moment. It's a lot of stress. Let's do some of the other chopping prep work first. So, 1 small apple, your choice. I love Honey Crisps, but anything will do. Give it a good peel. And you can add in anywhere from the whole apple, which will be about 1 cup, to half a cup if you're not feeling it. We're gonna mince it, so it's gonna be really small pieces, and they'll add a little bit of texture and a tiny bit of sweetness. Cut the flesh away from the core. Sounds like the plot of a psychological thriller. There we go. Nice small pieces like that. They'll blend right in. I think of them as like the sweet version of celery. Similar mouthfeel. Apples all chopped up, nice little pieces, and we're just going to dump it in the bowl. Everything goes in the bowl today. 1 cup of celery, chopped thinly. I totally don't mind the leaves, those are staying in. Just make sure you give it a nice wash first. Chop, 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 chop. Okay, 1 cup of celery, there you go. Do you have any tips for peeling eggs? I have an English tea sandwich video. You can click up here for that. And I don't know what happened, but the eggs on that were just the worst peeling eggs ever. Like a layer of the white stuck to every single shell. It was a catastrophe. If you have a suggestion on how to remove shells easily, I'm all ears. It's one of my least favorite things to do when it goes wrong. These are peeling fine, actually. Just peeling my eggs. These eggs are all peeled, but what I'm gonna do is just rinse them in water because you don't want any tiny little eggshell fragments giving you that unwanted eggshell crunch. You want nice natural cucumber and, these are so roly-poly. You want nice natural cucumber and apple crunch. Okay, rinse. Okay, time to chop. You want to chop these up into smaller pieces, but it's really up to you. If you like big chunks of egg, just quarter them, whatever you want. It's your salad. Chop, 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 chop. So for this recipe, I'm hard boiling my eggs, but I would not do a soft boil. You could do like a notch below a hard boil, so the egg is just a little bit translucent in the center. That's delicious as well. And transfer to my bowl. How much of this will be spilled? What do you think? This board looks a little crazy, but it's okay. Okay, so I have 4 of these petite gold potatoes. They're just like pure cream. One of my pet peeves for potatoes is where they have that mealy taste after they've been cooked. I don't know if you've had that, but it's like, these are like they're made of solid cream. It's amazing, and they make a wonderful addition to the salad. You could actually leave the skin on, but I think it's extra indulgent for them to be naked. I added these into the pot off camera because I was like, oh my gosh, are people gonna be mad at me if I put potatoes in here? And then I thought to myself, you know what, John? You live your life. But for the record, you don't have to do this. Also, is egg salad a thing everywhere? I know that it must be in the UK too, because there's a lot of egg sandwiches happening. But in the US, we don't have prawn salad. All right, so my potatoes are chopped pretty thinly. I kind of wanted to hide them in there. Is this too much? It tastes so good though. I'm adding it in. This is gonna be so good. Look at this. All right, so I happen to have a shallot here. I will be adding it in. It'll add just a little bit of bite. You could use a red onion if you wanted, though. It's not a deal breaker. Remove that skin. I feel like in California, we're so blessed with delicious avocados, good produce, but for some reason, the shallot situation is not strong. Just putting it out there. This is like my mincing for dummies routine. If there's a better way, I'm all ears. Cutting it into little strips and then little cubes. All right, I'm adding in my minced shallot now. In you go. Wonderful. And now it's time for some herbs. This makes all the difference. Fresh dill and chives. Add in as much as you like. I'm gonna say about a 1/4 cup of fresh dill and maybe 2 tablespoons of chives. I'm gonna reserve a tablespoon for garnish and add the rest in. A little bit more, and then I'll reserve just a bit for garnish. Okay. I'm adding a liberal 1/4 cup of mayonnaise, store-bought, mind you. 2 teaspoons or so of Dijon mustard, 1/2 teaspoon of sea salt. You can use kosher salt. I would not use iodized salt though, it's a little harsh. And then a little pepper. All right, now we're gonna give this a mix. Be gentle with your salad. This looks amazing to me. I think a lot of people are a little bit afraid to add extra things into egg salad, like it should be totally classic, like just eggs, mayonnaise, salt, maybe some other flavorings, but be adventurous, you can experiment. I'm standing by my potato situation here. You also want to taste, and then you can add more salt or seasonings if needed. To me, that's perfect. I'm treating myself to my dream lunch. Can I just tell you for a second that this is my favorite bread to eat and people just don't get it? Like, I don't know how I got addicted to it, but it's pumpernickel and it comes in like a brick. It's really solid, packed with seeds and nutrients, and it really makes me happy. So try it out. I think it's more popular in Europe and Scandinavia. There's a lot of like open-faced sandwich situations happening over there. You can let me know in the comments if you've ever seen it, tried it, love it, don't like it at all. Right, I'm using my favorite scooper, popping on just the right amount. We can smooth that out a little bit. And this is a delicious snack. Look at this, perfectly balanced. So for garnish, a little bit of paprika, smoked or sweet, it's your choice. Some more dill, and by dill I mean chives, and this time some more dill. There we go. I mean, that really makes me happy, and if you wanted to, you could have like a little tomato salad or whatever you want with it, but I will be eating it just like this. Hello? You complete me. I'm gonna have some just by itself so that I'm not biased by that delicious bread. Yes, 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 1,000 times yes. If you like this egg salad, check out my strawberry shortcake. They go perfectly well together because what is a meal without dessert? If you like my videos, hit that like button and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.